In today's video, I'm going to talk about the TriHear Convo Hearing Amplifier. If you're new here, my name is Emily. I have hearing loss. In fact, I have a moderate to severe hearing loss. I created Definite Hearing as a way to increase awareness for the deaf and hard of hearing, and I am so excited today to try a hearing amplifier. The first part of this video will be the product specs, and I hope you stick around to the end, because I'm going to tell you what different scenarios I used this hearing aid amplifier in. Keep in mind I had to take my hearing aids out for this, and I will give my feedback and thoughts and a review of this great product. Let's get to it. First off, I want to say the packaging is great. Here's the outside and here's the inside. The TriHear Convo comes with everything you need to get started. This includes the local mic, the remote mic, instructions, paper instructions, very handy for anyone, regardless of how tech savvy you are, and all of the accessories, additional eardomes, compatible earphones, the neck loop, various aux cords to hook it up to your TV, another one, and last but not least, the USB-C charging cord. Okay, so the TriHear Convo is unique because it not only comes with a local microphone, but it comes with a remote microphone option as well. I'll tell you why this is so awesome. It's because typically when people are trying to hear, they're hearing what's right around them, and when there's a lot of background noise, it just is a big mess. Where with the remote mic, you can have up to 30 meters or 90 feet of essentially voice clarity. You can hear someone with that remote mic up to 90 feet away. This device automatically digitally reduces noise, just general background noise, by 16 decibels, which I definitely noticed. And part of that was due to my moderate to severe hearing loss. When I take my hearing aids out, it's already quiet. So when I put this in, there definitely was very little, if any, background noise. I was really impressed with the 16 millisecond ultra low latency. This means the latency of the remote microphone is only 16 milliseconds. I used this with a TV application and was so impressed. I didn't notice a delay between the visuals and the sound, which is a huge benefit, especially for us lip readers. Another feature of this device is the charge time. It takes only 50 minutes to make this device last 24 hours. And if you don't think that's fast enough, you can actually plug in the TriHear Convo for 10 minutes and it will last up to 6 hours. So gone are the days of, oh, I forgot to charge my device. Yes, if you can just wait 10 minutes, you can have a charge of up to 6 hours. That's an incredibly fast charge time. The device comes with open and closed and different eardome size options. This is great because eardomes, not one size fits all. The TriHear device has a tone adjustment mode. Simply hit the power button twice and that will activate the tone mode. At that point, you can go to the left side and adjust the tone in 5 different levels on the side. Now, this is extremely beneficial because with hearing loss isn't always just about volume, it is about tone and frequency as well. So those adjustment setting options are really beneficial. So my advice is when you get the TriHear Convo, try all the different settings to find your favorite. The device also comes with volume adjustment. You can simply use the buttons on the sides for right and left ear. I did appreciate the volume controls for each ear are on either side, so I could increase the volume for my right ear that has a severe hearing loss and keep it lower for the left ear, which has a moderate hearing loss. I will say I had my husband Joel try this and he said it was way too loud for him even on the lowest setting. So this is definitely for people with hearing loss. And it comes with earphones included. That's really nice that you don't have to buy separate ones. I will say one piece of feedback I have is the headphone jack is USB-C. It is not a typical aux cord. So I could not connect my favorite over the ear headphones and I was disappointed about that. This device comes with a 30-day risk-free trial. TriHear offers free shipping. Woohoo! Who doesn't love free shipping? And customer support. I have the combo. You can also buy an option with just the local mic that kind of sits on a neck loop around your neck. I'm going to put the headphones in. Now I'm going to put the neck loop on And then I simply remove my hearing aids and put in the earphones. I'm gonna turn it on. There we go. It says power on, so it's on. And then I'm just gonna use local for now. But on the bottom of this, you have a local option and a remote mic option. And I'll talk about when you want to use these different options later. But see how easy it is to put on? And then if I want to use the remote mic option, I simply need to make sure I'm in remote mic setting, turn this on and give it to the speaker or the person that I would like to listen to one-on-one. All right, I want to talk about the different scenarios that I used the TriHear Convo in and talk about my experience with each one. I used it in a group setting with me talking to a small group of people. I used it in a one-on-one talking setting. I used it in a restaurant setting, on a date with my husband Joel, in a class lecture setting, and last but not least, I used it in a lecture hall setting. Let's talk about each situation and how I used this device and what situations was it more beneficial for. I also want to add I used it to watch the TV as well. I mentioned that previously, gotta mention that now, and so we'll talk about that too. Okay, so first off, the group setting. I simply used it as I'm wearing it now, and I went to local mic. And so this means that I could hear what everyone else was saying around me. And I have to say it was great because there was not hardly any background noise, because it would just pick up their voices right into the microphone. It picked up my voice as well, and I really appreciated that there was not a drag on my voice. I was not talking to an echo, so therefore I wasn't reducing the sound of my voice or talking slower. I was an active part of the group conversation. Next up was the one-on-one setting with Joel, and so I clipped this to his lapel. We were sitting across from each other at Chick-fil-A on a date. We also had Cole there, and I clipped it on Cole, my son, and I could hear them clearly. It was amazing. Again, background noise was non-existent. I do feel this is partially due to my moderate to severe hearing loss, because when I take my aids out, it cuts that background noise. So keep that in mind.
Hello.
This was awesome. I loved it. It picked up his voice clearly, concisely. I knew what he was saying, and there was no drag that I noticed, no latency of this device that I noticed. I also had Joel wear it around the house, and I loved it. I used to have a remote mic that would connect seamlessly with my ReSound hearing aids, and I lost it. And I was super bummed about that. Okay, with the lecture class setting, I did use the local mic setting on this, so I did not attach this to the speaker, and it was pretty good, just pretty direct. Let's talk about the group hall setting. This device is not made for group hall lecture settings. I was in the last row, and the speaker was probably testing the limits of this pickup. It was the local mic setting, just in a grand hall, and it was not good at all. I think it was because there was too much distance and noise between me and the speaker. The microphone, the local mic, did not know where to pick up the sound from. It was not great. So realize this device, they're good at what they advertise they do, and that's the way they should be. But me as a user, I'm gonna push the limits. I pushed the limit on that one, and it didn't work. But that's okay, because this TriHear Convo device is not made for that lecture guest hall set. Unless you put the remote mic on and you're within 90 feet, it's just not gonna work the same. So be aware of that. And last but not least, I used the remote mic while watching TV. So you have an option on the remote mic to have an aux cord here, which I really appreciate. And you can hook it straight to your TV. I actually just set this right next to my TV, and I loved it. I have to say, I think that the TV was one of my most favorite applications of this device, because I could hear the TV better with this than I could with my hearing aids. And that was amazing, because it cut everything else out except for the TV volume. And I had captions on, of course, but I could actually watch the movie. I realized that it's so often that I'm reading the caption that I don't actually see what's going on. And it was really almost liberating to look up and watch the movie instead of read the movie. So I loved it. Love that application. I love that setting. All right, so there you have it. Several different use cases, several different applications. The advertisements on this do say that they are for mild to severe losses. I do have a moderate to severe hearing loss, and I noticed that I just prefer it in my left ear. I hear better in my left ear, and I think that this device could definitely help someone with a mild to moderate loss. I do think that it could help people in certain situations, like say group conversations at home or things like that, hear really well if they don't want to fully invest in hearing aids. So I think that this device has amazing potential and an amazing ability to help people because it is a top tier hearing amplifier and conversational device. I'm going to include a link to this TriHear Convo in the description below. FYI, this is a paid video and I may earn commission, so be aware of that. But as you know, I tried it and I do believe that it could be a good fit for some people. So if you feel that it could be a good fit for you, a loved one, or a friend, invest in their social life, invest in them, invest in improving your relationship with them. I hope you got something out of this video. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Also, do you have any questions about the TriHear Convo? If so, I want to hear your questions in the comments below because I am trying out these devices to add value to you as a viewer and other viewers to understand like what devices are good, which ones aren't, what are the pros and cons. I actually try these. I actually live with a hearing loss, and so I feel like I can provide that value for you. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!